What's up, you guys? Your boy John and Sex, and we're back with another video, viejones. Anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving with your family or friends. Hopefully you guys spend time with your loved ones and your close friends. But anyways, this is the day after. We are here at the shop. We're going to continue working on the burnout truck. This is going to be part 3, no chulo? Yeah, part 3. We're going to get started on the bodywork. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera so you guys can see what we got going on. So guys, we have the wing. I don't know if you guys remember in the last video, Johnny molded the wing y salieron más golpes. Parece que acá jugaste a algo así. Con el Crayola, ¿no, mijo? Sí, andamos jugando un ratito y salieron más. Salió todo esto, salió. Those, we marked those already. Oh, no. Yeah. We just marked this one. This one? Is this one? Yeah. But anyways, you guys, we went ahead and I finished molding the wing. It's not currently 100% complete. I just went ahead and shaved down the fiberglass, but this thing's on there, you guys. Complete fiberglass molded. I went ahead and shaved all the access off on both sides, both the driver's side and passenger side, as you guys can see. And then I went ahead and welded some studs right here, and I pulled out the dent up so we could eliminate the low spot. But anyways, like Chulo was mentioning, all these little X's and all this good stuff, those are actually low spots on the top of the bed. Let me go ahead and show you all of these. Those areas are all the low spots where the damage is on top of the bed. I went ahead and blocked them all off, and that's how I was able to find them. Now, if we go to the passenger side right here, you're going to be able to see them. So all of these, we got 1, 2, couple baby ones, a low spot right here, another one right there. All these are low spots, meaning that's where the dents are. Another one right here, and then this big one that goes all the way around the pocket of the bed. But anyways, all these right here is the same thing over there. I just went ahead and marked them for you guys so you guys can see where all the damage is at on the driver's side, the top of the bed. Oh guys, I actually installed the driver fender because the other one was beat up. It wasn't lining up. So it wasn't lining up, so I like this nice and straight because this is the gap that matters a lot, especially with the claddings. Pero creo que está más derecho que el gap que tengo mis dientes. A ver el gap. No, pero ahí quedó, ya le puse el otro lado y están nice and lined up. Y ahora creo que me va a hacer soldador, ¿no? A welder, good welder. Anyways, you guys, Chulo went ahead and replaced both driver's side and passenger side fender. These fenders are OEM. They came out of one of the trucks that I own. And then we went ahead and removed all these fenders right here. We tried multiple fenders, and the body gap, the body line, it was a big ass gap. And these are all aftermarket. So this is the original one that we had. The one right there at the bottom is the one that Chulo crashed. And then this is another one that we have as well. So this one right here for the driver's side was aftermarket, and then the body gap, there was a big ass line, and I didn't like that gap. The body line was way too big. And then since this truck is going to be a NASA's clone, I didn't want to have that nasty gap running all the way from the top to the bottom. But Chulo was able to line it up pretty fine on both sides. And if you come on this side, you guys can see it lines up very good as well. And we did find some minor body work. For example, there's 1, 2 on the passenger side. And then on this side right here, there's also just one right there and one at the top. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started on this body work. We're not gonna complete it today. We're just gonna get started on it, probably get one side done. And then on the next video, we're gonna do what's called installing the SS kit from Street Concepts. ¿Sí o no, mi chulo? Esta gap creo que está mejor que la que cargas acá atrás, mijo. ¿Cuál? La que no perdona. Hombre, loco. Esa está reservada, ya está apartada, pero luego cuando andas así, ay, un flashazo, mijo. Te vuelves ciego, mijo. No, se me borra la vista y le tengo que meter $1 y tengo $1 que no está, que es como la maquinita, como la de Circus Cirque, ¿no? No, estás loco, chulo. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the bodywork, and then all these right here, we're gonna fix them, all the low spots on top of the bedside. So let's go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the most difficult part of the bodywork, which is this one. It's not really difficult, but this one takes longer to fix because this one's all the way in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and weld some studs and then pull it out. Hopefully the dent pulls all the way out because you guys, man, this one's is literally in there. This one reminds me of Isma's truck, how he had his all in there, but this one has no bondo at all. This is where the damage is at. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and grind all this out to bare metal, weld some studs, get the puller, and same concept, just pull the dent out the most that you can. So we use a little bit of bondo body filler, you know? Here's the update on the dent. We officially pulled the whole dent out. We welded some studs and then pulled it out, and then back with these holes that got left from the studs, we're gonna go ahead and weld these up, weld them shut. But here's the dent so far, looking so good. Now we gotta adjust all the small ones all the way around, all of them from the back all the way to the front. ¿Sí o no, mi chulo?
Sí, para que quede bien acá, bien aquella, mi hijo, bien cookies, ¿no?
Anyways, let's continue with the body work. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you the process of body work. There's multiple ways that people do it, but I'm gonna explain the way that I do it and the way I was taught. So when it comes down to fixing small dents, for example, like the one we have here, the one up there that are not so major, like how the one that was right there on the cab was, what you could do on these is go ahead and sand it with 80 grit or 180. So basically get your 80 grit or your 180. Go ahead and sand this area down and then just give it a light coat of body filler. Once you do that, you can go ahead and block it. Once you block it, it'll be a nice flat surface. But since these are all small minor dents, that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing on this process. Now, the other way that people do it is just like how I was doing it right there. Go ahead and just shave them off. Once you shave them off, you just go ahead and then fill it with body filler and then block it off. But I don't like to go all the way down to the bare metal when it comes down to these small ones because there's no need to. You could just go ahead and sand the area around it, and then just add some light filler, block it till you get a nice flat surface. And yeah, that's the way we're gonna do it. I'm gonna get started from the fender and work my way all the way to the back. Shout out to Chulo, the welder. He got down on the welding. He went ahead and tacked those holes out, and I went ahead and just added some light body filler on top.
Que un compa.
¿Cuál compa? ¿Cuál compa?
Ya se la va a tirar la pedrada directa, amigo. Un compa llamado Max no vino. Tenía que hacer los brackets ahí, tenía que soldar el exhaust y no vino el compa. Entonces ya.
Max anda castigado, you guys. We have no idea where Max is at. But anyways, I went ahead and added a light coat of body filler on the passenger side of the truck, starting with the fender, the door, and then worked my way all the way back. So this side is pretty much already filled in. I'm just waiting for it to dry and harden so I can go ahead and block it. But you guys, since it's winter here, I'm gonna do some explaining. So when doing body filler, there's two types of hardener. There's a red one and a blue one. The blue one is usually and commonly used during summer times, and then the red one is used on the winter times. What's the difference between the red one and the blue one is the drying time. Basically, which one dries quicker. So the red one dries quicker when it's winter, it hardens, and then it activates basically the body filler so it could get rock hard, and then you can go ahead and block it. But
Rock hard like this?
but I don't have any right now at the shop, so I'm definitely going to go out and buy some sometime this week because it is the weekend and they're currently closed. But it's a red one, a pink one, and a blue one. So the red and pink, those are for winter times. Like I mentioned already, it makes the body filler / Bondo harden and dry quicker, but I don't have any, so I went ahead and used some blue. And it's been on there for about 10 minutes, no, Chulo?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, and it's not dry. And yes, I could have added more hardener to the Bondo so it could dry, but that's not how things work. You always want to add the correct amount.
That's how I feel like si le echas más hardener, it makes it like fragile. So
Yeah, so you always want to add the right hardener amount to your Bondo, and also you guys want to use the right hardener when it's, winter, summer, and fall, because they're all different. Like this one right here is blue. I don't have any of the red or pink one, but yeah, those the red and pink are usually used during winter time, so the body filler could harden quicker. But since I'm right here waiting for the body filler to dry, I'm gonna continue working. I went ahead and marked up the low spots on the top of the bedside on the passenger side. This whole side is already marked off. Now, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the driver's side now, since the passenger side, the body filler hasn't dried yet. So same concept, where you guys wanna go ahead and just sand down the areas, the small baby dents, sand them, add a light coat of body filler, wait till that thing dries and hardens, and then just go ahead and block it and make sure it's nice and even, nice and flat. You don't want your body filler all wavy, because when it's time to paint your truck, once it's painted, you'll see all that waviness. So take your time blocking, you guys. Don't rush the process. Trust the process, don't rush it. But anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the driver's side. So I got started on the driver's side. I went ahead and grinded the areas down, or sanded the areas down, and I added a light coat of body filler. This whole top piece of the bed, the upper side, I went ahead and just grinded it all down, and I added some body filler. The reason why I didn't go all the way from the pockets is because I'm thinking about shaving these off, welding a plate, shaving it, fiberglassing it, and making this one whole slick piece. So that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Not today, because I need to go out and buy some metal so I can shave these. But I went ahead and just stopped it right here. But I'm not gonna be blocking this today, because I wanna shave them, add some body filler, and then making this whole top piece, top side of the bed, just one whole slick piece. But this side is basically done. I went ahead, like I mentioned already, I went ahead and sanded the areas down, added some body filler. This hasn't dried at all yet. As you guys can see, I already left some imprints in it. But man, it's cold out here in town right now, so the drying time takes a little bit longer.
Y este güey le vale verga que estoy enfermado y dice que no, que así la tengo que aguantar.
You're getting sick, Chulo?
Yeah, I'm getting sick.
Pues ya te vas a morir, mijo, ya.
Yeah,
Busco otro chalán y ya, mijo.
Qué culero.
New Year, new chalán, mijo.
Fuck you.
¿Cómo la ve, compa?
No. Pero ojalá y se le afloje el codo y que vayamos atrás.
No, mejor te llevo al veteran de los pets a la verga.
Ya sabes, si me enfermo, a mí me vale verga, soy como tú, yo me voy directito al hospital, güey.
Pues ahí te dejo en el hospital, mijo, ¿cómo la ves?
¿Internado?
Huevo, le digo, hey, compa, no dejen a este mongolo que salgan hasta un año.
Oh, fuck, ya valió.
But anyways, on the passenger side, I went ahead and started blocking it. I got some areas done and some areas that when I was blocking it, I noticed there was more dents to it. So for example, right here on the fender, the dent was right here. But as soon as I started blocking it, it started leaving me another shape, which was the dent right here. So I went ahead and added a little bit more body filler on that. What else? Right here under the handle, I forgot these two spots. I added some more. This is a second coat. I went ahead and just added body filler on the whole side so I could block it. Most of this body filler will come off when you're blocking it, as well as this one. I found this one, I don't know if I showed this to you guys in the video, but there was a dent right here. I went ahead and blocked it all nice and smooth. And this side as well, I didn't go ahead and add no body filler because I just want to wait till I get the metal, shave them. And then like I mentioned on the other side, this whole top side of the bed is going to be one nice slick piece. And it's going to look nice because the wing is molded. Right here in the corner, I went ahead and popped it all out, added some body filler. But this one's complete, this one's done. This one's done, that one's done. The ones right here at the door, except these two are complete. This side, and then this side is done. But this is basically it. What I used to block, you guys, is I start with 80. Let me see. I start with 80. I level up to 120. Where's my 120 at? Level up to 120. After 120, I hit it with 180. After that, I hit it with 220. And then finally, once it's all nice and blocked off, I hit the whole truck with 320. All the way around, and then I'll get it ready for primer. So that's basically what I use. I use the blocks. I use this one, the long one that's up there. Truly, you want to grab for me? I use the blocks. Go ahead and start with your 80 grit, level up to 120, level up after that to 180. Then you hit it to 220. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm still sick. Apparently, mi compañero aquí, he's getting sick also. And then also I use the small block and the large block. The small ones are for small dents, for example, like this one right here. And then the longer ones are, if you guys don't know how to use the small ones on big pieces, it's for areas right here as well. But when it comes down to bodywork, when it comes down to aluminum, that's a whole different process than working with metal. But yeah, this is basically it, doing the bodywork on the truck. Hopefully this truck will be ready by sometime next week, getting it all painted. We still got to install the claddings. Seal up the claddings, basically semi-mold them so it looks like it's one piece, but it's not. And then primer, we still have to disassemble it. Do the hood. I'll do the hoods last because they take longer. Basically, I got to sand down the hood and then I shoot a light coat.
Too, no?
Yeah.
The back bumper too?
Yeah, the back bumper too. On the hood, I like to just basically sand down the whole hood, primer it, shoot some guide, find the dents, then do my body work and then do it all over again. So I'm gonna show you guys how to block. Basically, we start with the 80. We're gonna go ahead and sand this area down.
So guys, as you guys can see, if you follow those steps, this will give you a nice and smooth product. More smoother than my ass, que eso
No sé. Yo no sé, compa.
Entonces me toca hablar como que ya yo puras bromas me la paso, pero ahí como ven que quedó bien nice.
Yeah, like Chulo said, you guys, if you guys follow the exact same steps that I just showed you guys, the results that you guys will get at the end will be beautiful. Like I mentioned before, you want to get your blocks, and depends on the size of the damage of the dent area that you're fixing. For example, this one goes to this big one right there. These small ones right here, you can use a small block. You want to start with 80 and level up all the way to 220, and then finish off with 320 with the DA, and then go ahead and mask it, primer your area, and then you're ready to shoot. But bodywork is important when painting a vehicle, because if your bodywork ain't nice, if it's not straight, the end results when you're painting, It's gonna
That's
be,
where you're gonna notice
that's where you're gonna notice the waviness, the scratches, all that good stuff. So make sure you pay close attention.
Do it right the first time.
When you're doing body work.
You're gonna have to paint it, go over and
Yeah.
over, and nunca va a quedar bien. Y más si vas a usar un color acá exótico, expensive, que los resultados sean bien, porque está cabrón. Imagínate la troca con rines y todo, y todos los que se ven, todos los detalles, no, pues está cabrón, mijo.
Like even if it's a burnout truck, a show truck, or a daily use or daily driver, bodywork always has to be nice and straight. And you always have to take apart the trucks when painting. Guys, I've seen so many people painting with the headlights on, the grills, the trims, the side view mirrors, all that good stuff. It doesn't matter if it's a burnout truck or a show truck or anything. Take the time and take the stuff apart, take the stuff off.
Like I'm gonna be taking everything off, all these trims, because we want to retouch them trim black. So
all the trim pieces on this truck, my burnout truck, are gonna get resprayed, all the trim pieces with trim black. But yeah, this is pretty much it for this video on showing you guys how to do the body work and what was done to the truck so it could give you a nice finished result. I wish I could continue the video, but areas have not dried at all. It is cold. Chulo ya se me anda enfermando.
Sí, ojalá como...
Tiene coronavirus el país aquí.
No, y lo triste del caso que no hay aseguranza. Eres como mojadito, ¿no?
Oh, pues eres mojadito, compa.
Soy paisita.
Yeah, but this is it. I'm going to just continue this probably tomorrow. But yeah, I wish I could continue. But like I said, the body filler did not dry in time. It's already getting night. And yeah, so we're just gonna let this dry, come back tomorrow and just hit it. And then probably on the next video, we'll show you guys how to install the claddings all the way around, the rear bumper, cut and weld the bumper horns, the frame horns at the front. Yeah, compa Max was supposed to come and help us. I know how to do it, but I just want him to, be on the channel, introduce you guys more of his work to the channel. But I don't know, we haven't seen Max.
Nada más me enseñó las botitas de cuánto cuesta para hacer el exhaust, como creo que 200 bolas, pero acá se dice que para 2 trocas. Entonces vamos a ver si se jala el viejo, porque si no, lo va a tener que hacer yo y unos popcorn wells, ¿no, mínimo?
Ay, güey. But anyways, you guys, that wraps up this video. Hopefully you guys take this information and this knowledge and you guys put it to use so you guys could do something. Fix your mom's car, your guys' car, fix your guys' dents, or probably your neighbor's dents. And yeah, this is pretty much it, how you do basic body work. I mean, there's more to it. There's a lot of more stuff out there that include body work, like switching out panels, pulling quarter panels, pulling dents with the frame machine, the L puller, all that good stuff. But this is your basic on how to fix small dents. But anyways, you guys, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.